Hey, I know I'm doing something kind of different here on my channel, but it's kind of what I want to do. So you can suck it. You can go do something else. Get out of here. Uh, but today we're going to be talking about a game that I just recently found. It's called Enlisted, and I kind of want to call it Free Battlefield because that's kind of just what it reminds me of. And prior to making this video, I'm really surprised I haven't heard of it, because looking at the website page, it's on like almost everything. So I'm just gonna have to guess it just slid under my radar somehow. Yeah, so I downloaded it, played it, and now I'm here to talk about it because that's my life now. So just look at the store page. I knew that this was going to be fun to play and make a video on, because I saw that even though it's still in beta, it's like constantly getting updates, which is pretty rare to find nowadays. Usually you just get betas that kind of do nothing for like a year and a half. But unless it seems to be really, on top of their updates, which I really appreciate. And I just thought that I'd try to bring some more attention to this game, because if I haven't heard of it, chances are you guys probably haven't. I don't know. I'm also bad at finding games. I'd like to call myself a Battlefield connoisseur. I really enjoy Battlefield games. So to see a game that was trying to emulate the feel of a Battlefield game, it was kind of a very strong urge to play it. So, I kind of have something to admit here, guys. This video is supposed to be about Verdun, but Verdun is a little bit too dead. Looking at the menu in the game, it was completely empty, like 0 players on every server and every game mode, so it was kind of sad to see because I was really excited, but it's okay, because now that's led to me finding Enlisted, which is a masterpiece. So immediately after loading it up, I noticed that the menu was it was confusing, and I think personally that that's just because I'm stupid. But eventually I figured it out. Eventually I figured out that squads meant the game, and I queued. Another thing to say about this, though, is that campaign, I'm pretty sure, isn't a campaign. I'm pretty sure that the campaign is like a battle pass, if you can, like, compare it to other games. Which I think is the most confusing thing, because in my thoughts, that just doesn't make sense. But that's the best way that I think that I can explain the campaign tab. So, another thing to note is that the queues were really quick, because just coming from Verdun, I kind of had the mindset that the game was going to be a lot like Verdun, where no one's really playing it, but I loaded in less than 30 seconds, and that is just insane for a beta game that's also kind of under the radar. So first thing to discuss here on my funny little list of things to talk about is how the game works itself. So pretty much once you get into the match, you're greeted with a menu, and it's also the main loading screen. You can watch as the textures pop in and start, rendering. I don't know why, but I kind of find it a little silly to watch them pop up because it's you don't really usually see that. You usually get that after like the loading screen. But the loading screen, I think, is just to download the map, or like not download, but like get the map itself there, and then further render it while you're picking your squad, and that leads to some issues. And here you can select your squad. There are, a couple squads that you have, which act as both your respawns and some of your teammates as well. You can either be on the Allies or the Axis, and once choosing which you want to play based off gun and or vehicle, you are sent out into the battle. And here's where I'm going to talk about, the bread and butter of this game. And that's how good this game looks. And I'd say that's absolutely on par with like a lot of the paid games that I've played. I wouldn't say that's on the level of like the newer Battlefields, Definitely on the level, not on the level of like Forza, but I'd say it's kind of around Rust graphics, where it looks really good, but you can tell that it's not, like AAA standard. And yeah, I'd say just based off the graphics alone, not counting how fun the game is, this game would probably cost $20 if it wasn't free. And here's where I'm going to explain my favorite mechanic ever in a video game. And oh my god, okay, so pretty much it's just like the Fortnite knocks. And I don't know why, I don't know how to explain it, but it is just so much better than normal like knocking in a game. So pretty much you can revive yourself while you're down, right? Or someone else can revive you, but from what I saw, that never really happens. And when you're downed, you can slowly, pathetically crawl away, and it looks so damn goofy from the outside and from first person. And that's not even the main reason why I love this. It honestly, the main reason I love it is because it's just unbelievably brutal and mean and fun. After knocking someone, to just pop a bullet in their head. Because, like, they can't do anything. And it's just so funny. Because, like, it's either you res yourself, and that takes, like, 10 seconds. You crawl away, which is super slow, so you're probably just going to get shot anyways. Or you just have to sit there and just accept your fate. And I know that this makes me sound like I'm genuinely insane, but I am telling you, go to the link in the description, non-sponsored, and you need to download it, and you just need to see what I'm talking about. It's such a small game, too, that I don't think that it would be an issue for anyone to install it. It doesn't need much to run, either. I just want you to see for yourself what it's like. Also, I'm sorry I hit my microphone. I am so excited. And speaking about the things with the knocks, I think I found a bug at some point. Here, just watch the clip and see for yourself. Oh my god. What the hell? So, you see that? I have no idea what happened there in the first place. Like, how I got knocked or any of that. But it also allowed me to heal myself in the water at, like, 10% of the normal speed. Like, that was, like, 2 seconds. That's all it took to heal. And I don't know what happened. And I was so confused. And I'm still confused. But, like, I just ran with it, because what else was I going to do? It's letting me win for free, man. So getting off the bugs and my favorite feature, now we're going to talk about the gunplay. And while it definitely does feel semi-realistic, it's just absolutely hilarious sometimes, specifically in close quarters. So, and the guns, they just sound so good and clean. And the hit sound, when especially a headshot hit sound, because I'm certain that they sound different. Maybe I'm making it up in my head, but it feels different. And it just sounds so good. Like, And this all being said, I did not enjoy the scoped snipers that you get later on, because they feel more clunky than the other normal rifles without scopes. And that brings up another thing. Sometimes, I might be stupid, but the squad and weapons menu really confused me. And still, even after I figured that out, I still don't understand it. So, yeah, there's me going through the menus, 500% speed. It's insane. So this brings me to the final thing that I'd like to say, and it's about vehicles. I only have one so far, and it's for my Axis squad. And I just like to say it's pretty hard to drive the tank. I don't understand. How do I murder? Why wasn't it letting me murder? But honestly, that might just be me. I'm not really a vehicle guy, especially in games like this. But it's whatever. So for people that might enjoy the tanks and stuff, here's a little bit of an explanation of how it works. So pretty much the tank has a squad of its own, and it spawns in with the tank and the 3 to 5 people in it. And you start off with 3, but as you get better, you can upgrade to 5 people, all with different jobs. But you still always have to drive the tank. I'm not sure if this is different when you're playing with another person, or if other people that aren't in your squad, by squad I mean the AIs that play alongside you, I'm not sure if the people outside of your squad can hop in the tank and help you, but you have to drive it while trying to aim if you're like gunner, or if you're just driver you also have to aim. Commander, who drives and aims as well, I don't know what he does different. And then there's, I think it's loader and repair. I think that those are the last two. I'll have to fact check myself on that. Thank you, editing none. And I think that having to always control the tank kind of removes the purpose of having multiple jobs. Maybe I miss a control or something that like drives with the AI, but honestly, it's whatever. You saw that? Apparently there's also planes, and I really want to fly one because that looks like fun. And hopefully I'll be able to find one of them soon. I'll probably play more and unlock it at some point. Maybe see me on Twitch, you know? Go look at my Twitch. Maybe at some point I'll play it again on stream. And yeah, go look in the description for the link for the game and my Twitch. And here is a little bit of a rating, I guess. So this is my first video that I'm doing like this, and I kind of want to give it a rating system. And it's just going to be pretty simple, 1 to 10, because I am shit at, you know, I guess, like, reviewing games. So I'd say that it's a 7 out of 10 on my super non-professional scale. It's a lot of fun, but of course, since it's still in beta, it's a little bit clunky. It's really pretty, though, and I feel like VoIP is absolutely needed in this game at some point. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.